And guess what? These type of women fear peace more than they fear chaos. Seven reasons why Pookies and Rays are the exceptions. Yeah? What's going on, people? It's your boy Leon Maz, and we're about to get into this one, yeah? Why women will always make an exception for Pookies and Rays. Before we get into this, let's just give you a small indication of what a Pookie and a Ray is. Yeah? A Pookie and a Ray is an American term, mostly used in the black community to describe a hood Negro, a street guy / jailbird. In London, England, we call this a roadman. Yeah. Also, a Pookie and a Ray can also fall in the category of a baby father or a man that has multiple women's. He's also deemed jobless or a man that doesn't seek legit employment. His only occupation is the streets. Anyways, so let's get into the countdown. Yeah. Number 1 is the young girl mentality. Now, unfortunately, for all you young guys out there, you are gonna lose out to the Pookies and the Rays / bad boys, because younger women are more attracted to bad boys. It is what it is. They're attracted to looks and bad boys. It's just something that younger girls go through. When they're young, they go for bad boys. As they get older, they kind of mature out of it. But do not get it fooled. I know a lot of women. I even met one the other day. I knew from back in the days, she's like in her 40s, still attracted to bad boys. And I'm talking younger bad boys as well. Not even bad boys her age group, but she still like goes down that direction. Do you know what I mean? So even for some of the older guys, it's kind of bad for them as well. Do you know what I mean? Because they're losing out to Pookies and Rays too. Number 2 is the gangster and the gentleman. Yeah, that's right. Pookies and Rays can be a gentleman sometimes, believe it or not. They can. You see, one of the big factors that women like about Pookies and Rays is the fact that they can be cold-blooded in the streets, but come back to the household and still be loving and sweet to them. Do you know what I mean? And one thing, yeah, Pookies and Rays behind closed doors, they're like sweet boys, you know. They're doing some lovey-dovey shit. They're kind of like betas in a way behind the closed doors. They have this like tough character they portray, but behind closed, and that's one of the reasons why women do like them, because they do open up emotionally. I think so. Anyways, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? And the fact that Pookies and Rays, they know how to turn on the good guy and the bad guy act around women. So it always keeps women on edge, because they come across unpredictable. And women don't like predictable guys, bro. Believe me, that is such a big turn on when they can just turn on that gangsterism on and off. Now, because Pookies and Rays are in the streets and they're always surrounded by danger, it gives women an indication that Pookies and Rays, they can handle themselves if something was to go down. Yeah? It makes them feel like they're safe in their hands. For example, someone breaks into the house. A woman needs to know that that guy, when it's time to go, he can light ish up. Yeah? And I think that's one of the big major things, is that they can hold the household down. You know what I mean? Let me give you an example of a celebrity that plays the gangster and the gentleman so well. That was Tupac. Tupac played it very well. And here's why. He had that thug image persona. You know, him spitting in cameras, showing off his rat shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he would make songs like Brenda's Got a Baby. He would do Keep Your Head Up for the women that were struggling, and, you know, praising strong women and stuff like that. But at the same time, he would have a tune like, You wonder why you call you bitch. You wonder why you call you. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he got a tattoo of thug life, even though it had a deeper meaning, but still, it kind of portrays a thug life guy. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he's got a tattoo of the Egyptian queen with the words "to live," to die for. So he played it, but he played it very well, and the girls loved him for that. That he wasn't just straight pandering to women. He can hold women accountable as well, and at the same time, he was a bad boy, but also a good guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So women, that's one of the reasons why he got a lot of women. That's my opinion. Yeah. But anyways, we move off from that. Number 3 is they look at Pookies and Rays as ambitious. It's almost like that get rich, die trying factor. Let's take Ghost from Power. He's a strong alpha male type of guy, right? Even though I don't really consider him as a Pookie and a Ray, but this Pookie and a Ray, I think there's levels to Pookies and Rays. You know what I'm saying? I think he's like the top tier Pookie and a Ray. The reason why I say I don't really see him as that is because he was transitioning to go into politics, and he was running a legit business. But that's why women tend to like guys like Pookies and Rays, because they probably aspire to be someone like Ghost. I would think that's the end goal, and that's why probably a woman will get with those type of guys, right? Another reason why is they tend to go out and risk their freedom every single day, not just from the law, but from the savages that are trying to take them out. So women will look at this and look at a man like this and say to themselves, damn, this guy is going out and he's getting it done. He's a go-getter and he's doing it by all means necessary. And you know how that turns them on? Yo, like women like that get excited by a guy like that because he's a go-getter and he'll do anything. Do you know what I mean? Another thing, yeah, let me tell you something. A high-ranking career woman, say like an accountant or a marketer or a lawyer, any girl that holds a high-ranking position, she would rather get with a Pookie and a Ray that's aspiring to be a kingpin than to get with an aspiring guy that works at McDonald's cashier. Trust me, that's big facts. And if I'm lying, please write in the comments and tell me why I'm lying. Number 4 is Pookies and Rays attract confrontational women. Now, there's a reason why women say things like, I need a man that can handle me. Yeah? Which means I need a man that can put up with my disrespect. Yeah? Because let's face it, a high value guy is not putting up with a woman that's combative. One sign of this, he's outside the door, straight. He's not even sticking around. He's not even going to go back and forth with you. He's just going to leave without saying anything. Where a Pookie and a Ray will put up with it. And here's why. Because they have become accustomed to toxic environments. Out in these roles, dealing with the police, dealing with ops, dealing with traitors amongst their own circle. They used to toxic environments. I mean, it's all they know for the most part. And guess what? These women fear peace more than chaos. And that's why they go for Pookies and Rays, because they're the only ones that will tolerate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Number 5, women want what other women want. Now, aside from the bad boy factor, Pookies and Rays are also known to be baby fathers or have multiple baby mothers. Yeah? Now, this is an indication to a woman that a Pookie and a Ray is high value in her eyes, because women are giving up their wombs to Pookie and Ray Ray, which indicates that a lot of women are attracted to Pookies and Ray Rays. Number 6, it's a control thing. Most women that get with Pookies and Ray Rays, it's a control thing, and also to keep tabs on them. Now, I'm not saying this in the sense of that they're simps or they're pushovers or women walk all over them. No, I'm not saying that. But what happens is women that got their ish together, say like a Nicki Minaj, would date down, would go for a Pookie and a Ray Ray. That's a control thing, right? Or single mothers, because single mothers tend to like have their own place. They got their kind of ish together because they have to for the most part, right? Because they got kids to look after. So what happens is that Pookies and Ray Rays, they end up moving in with these women. Once you move in with a woman, it's a wrap. She's definitely in control of everything, right? Hence why some Pookies and Ray Rays get with single mothers. I'm sure if you know any Pookies out there or Ray Rays, you would notice that they do end up moving in with single mothers. And really and truly, it's really down to like survival. These guys in the streets, but they have to survive, bro. Half of the time, they can't even stay. They can't even get a place to live because they have bad credit. They're in and out of jail because they can't get good jobs. Do you know what I'm saying? They got ops chasing them or running away from ops, hiding from ops. So sometimes they need a safe place to stay. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's really down to survival. Oh yeah, but let's not forget the fact that because most Pookies and Ray Rays, because they don't have a legit job, they can't really bring like legit money to the table. Because there's different levels to these Pookies and Ray Rays. There's those guys that are killing the streets with the money, but those type of guys, they don't really move in with chicks. They got their own little penthouse and that. You know what I'm saying? They're living like ghosts, those type of fictional characters, you know what I'm saying? But then you got the lower level Pookies and Ray Rays, right? Them type of guys, they gotta be able, another reason why the women likes them is because they laying the smack down in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Because they're literally banging for their life. And obviously the women are getting a good deal out of it, you know what I'm saying? They get to control the guy, they're getting some good bedroom action on top of that, you know? So, number 7. Diamond in the dirt, the underground king that ain't been crowned. That's right, a woman wants a guy she can fix, a diamond in the rough. Also, a man that can change for the better. Because let's face it, a woman will get bored if the guy is too perfect. If you're coming home every night at a certain time, she knows where you are, she knows you're too nice, you let her do everything, bro, she's gonna get bored. Because it becomes way too predictable. And also, she can't add value to your life. She's definitely gonna be bored. Hence why you got women like Jada Pinkett that can get bored with a perfect guy like Will Smith. I mean, just look at his attributes, yeah? He's got the looks, he's got the athletic body, he's got the height, he's got the charisma, he's got the sense of humor, he's got the status, and he's filthy rich. I mean, the guy possesses everything. But she can't fix him. The guy's already at the finishing line. I mean, some girls do want the guy at the finishing line, but for some girls are just too broken, man. They just want another guy that they can fix. Hence why she would risk it all for a Pookie like August Alsina. Because guess what? The boy needed fixing. And she was drawn to that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So those are the 7 things why women will always make an exception for the Pookies and the Ray Rays. Anyway, that's me done. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out for the next video, yeah?